Welcome back, ladies and gents. There we go. Put your predictions up. There we go. For map number 1, they are up. Do you want Abyssal Gardens or Nazgul Nation to be your winners of map number 1? Welcome aboard. It's Mark of G once again, taking you for another XP League matchup here. This is now Division 6. We're looking forward to this one. I'm getting some friend requests left, right, and centre, but we'll get back to that very shortly. Don't want to. I thought it was maybe the code coming through. Sadly, it's not yet. But speaking of which, two teams looking to go head to head here. Two strong squads. Abyssal Gardens said they're going to be a team to be reckoned with in this league. And Hydric putting the names up. We're not entirely sure of exactly the rosters, right? So to speak. However, the rosters and team lineups that we are aware of so far. It's at Hardpoint. We'll be seeing Vault. I was expecting to see a Vault. Can't lie. If we're not getting away from Vault, we'll never see it disappear anytime soon. That is for sure. Search and Destroy is going to be on Rewind. Our Control, we're going to go to Protocol, which is great, which means we see 3 separate maps in separate different play styles and different ways to play. Going to be an interesting series for sure. Then we see a double Skyline, so we'll see the Hardpoint and a Search and Destroy if it goes the distance on Skyline as well. I like the Skyline map, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how the series goes, where we end up, at what scenario it's going to be. Some people in here saying already 3-0 is the only way for Abyssal Gardens, but we just don't know, right? I've not witnessed any of them so far in the Black Ops 6 era. I don't know what both teams are going to be bringing to the table here. It's all a learning curve for us. So you might have watched them somewhere else prior to this one. It is definitely my first time casting over them this year's COD anyway, and it's going to be exciting to see what they bring to the table with the Omni movement involvement and the fact that the game plays at such a fast pace. Have the teams got the fast pace? Get your predictions in as well, guys. Come on. Let's see who you think. Abyssal Gardens or Nazgul. It takes G points. It's all it needs. Got a couple going. Guessing it's going to be Abyssal Gardens with no G's on the line, because you have to earn them G's. You have to watch streams. You have to earn G's to put G's on the table. I'm going to have to accept a DM. Oh, there we go. That's why. It is a lobby code, ladies and gentlemen, which means we'll get that lobby code set up and we'll get ourselves into it. Find a match, create a match, private match, and let's go. Hype, Voreo, how are you doing? Welcome. The best thing about it is the list that I show on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, was the correct way around, which is good to see. Mark Goat, there we go. We're getting Mark Goat in the chat already. We're in the set teams, we're ready to go. I am right in saying it is Nade Rage, Hashtrick, Dix the Kid, and Vito for the roster of the Nazgul Nation. And still no change as well to the Abyssal Gardens that we did show on the screen. So we'll show you all that again just He's born ready. Yes, we do have the Christmas sweater on, by the way. That's what I was really, really thankful to see. Look at this. Oh, it's chasing me. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. There you go. It's Deadpool, baby. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. That being said, though, ladies and gents, we are going to head right into map number 1 here on Vault. We've got to be fingers crossed that all goes well in this gameplay, and we know exactly how it can go and what we're expecting to happen. It is not round 1 to anybody, but we'll turn that off on the screen, and there we go, ladies and gents. Map number 1, ready to commence. We're aboard with Nazgul Nation to start off here on the hardpoint side of things. Starting off towards the pool side. Hashik's going down towards that B bomb site. We'll be the first to fall though. Dick's the kid though, going up towards Cat. Shaky shots, but does find a kill. Rotating himself around the back. It looks like we've got a good position here in terms of the Codcaster being fixed in a way for him in a bit, but Nade Rage finds a couple of kills in the feed. No time really going towards them though, considering they are getting some good kills in the feed, but there's Swift-X and Licks finding another. Nade Rage will answer back with one. Dix the kid did find another. He's trying to find some more down off that catwalk time, but Abyssal Guardian's getting the first 13 seconds. But the main hard point, the way you want to be holding here, is back of the spawns towards the pool side. The jacuzzi is where it's at. Wiki out the outside here, looking for that route around the back, trying to hold them spawns, but Dix the kid is there to answer it. Once again, knocking that one player off. He's going to find another. No, he's not. Swift-X does find a kill. Wildfire was just fighting outside, trying to go in through the main and not finding that opportunity there to get on in. But for now, the whole hardpoint is well truly held here, but the spawn's now back in favour towards Abyssal Guardian sides. If they manage to get a couple of kills in the feed here, that will be where they want to start off as they look to go through the front door. Speaking of front door, Wildfire does find Vito. Tries to go in through the front door, will be picked off by Hastrix, who's also been spotted by Wiki. Back and forward they'll shoot, but nobody will get the kills there. He'll stay alive behind the palm tree. But Abyssal Guardian's getting that last bit of scrap time here as they come on sliding on in. Hastrix will find that kill, get that hardpoint broken, but only for a mere few seconds here as Lynx is starting to stay alive, looking to rotate around towards P3. They've got 10 more seconds to play for. And yeah, Nazgul Nation's doing the clever job, just giving up on that. He slides in, doesn't check his corners. Vito will find one. Going to stun that door just to slow them down a little bit as well. And then position wise, it's looking good here for Nazgul Nation here on P3. Abyssal Guardian's doing the correct thing though. They're looking to go towards that high ground around the map. If you're watching that mini map on your screen there, you can see them going towards that top balcony. But Dix the kid's just holding them off there for a few moments, and they're going to get the spawns going their way. So Hastrix goes up top, balcony spot where you want to be, power position and all, but Wiki is there to answer that one back. He instantaneously gets a kill, and currently in that top balcony, strong position here. He has 4 in a row. Isn't going to expect players here now that the spirit players have spawned out. Nobody going for that last remaining seconds, but you can see the rotations coming out from Dix the kid. Wiki, oh, he's found one. Wildfire finds another, and then Swift-X finds the third, and that's going to be 3 dead in the feed. The only person close by was Vito. Wiki keeps going. He's not weak whatsoever in this one so far. 6 in a row to his count. They're holding the zone. They've got the cross watched over, and they're even watching it from up top here as well. Look at Swift-X from up top. He even shoots it through the wall. That is just absolutely filthy. Swift-X the other side though. Wiki does a fall just as we jump off board there. And that's going to be Vito finding that kill there, but will be stunned on the inside. Good position though, nade there. Wiki's in the back, spots him once again from that respawn. Look at that shady little spot there, just hiding in the background, late from the spawn, holding the P4 here, hardpoint, and just absolutely dominating here. As Swift-X now continues a 5-3. Thankfully we didn't go on for him, but he did end up losing out to that, as Dixie Kid is the last person left alive near the hardpoint zone, and Nazgul Nation is looking to set up here for P1 once again. Not looking good for them just now as Abyssal Guardians get past that 100-point margin. That's going to make it a 60-point lead going their way. They're looking strong so far, Abyssal Guardians, with this start. Continue to get that last bit of time. Looking at it. Nade Rage. Trying to watch the players coming from that last hard point. Will be stunned off of it. And fall, which means Abyssal Guardians get that good preferred spawn side, which is what they're wanting here in this one. SwiftX doesn't manage to hold it though. That's a good shooting there from Hashtix. He's going to go straight to mid-map. Two players looking to do the pinch. Wildfire will fall, but Hashtix get the instant trade. Dexakid will start to fight inside a hard point and finally break on through. There's only one member left alive, then that was Lynx for a few seconds. Didn't last long, but jumping down from the top ropes, he finds a kill. But Nazgul Nation got the kills that they need. They get the spawn flip. They're in that position now to get P2 once again, and they're clawing back the deficit slowly but surely, but not fast enough here at this point in time. If a good break comes in from Abyssal Guardians, as we have seen them do, fighting around the back of the spawn side of things here though. Now Wiki up top, player is down below, looking for that player in the back. They knows there's somebody nearby. Not going to find anybody down there though. There you go, the nade stun comes out, doesn't connect, but he's watching the back, knowing there's a player nearby. Vito comes sliding on through, he must have heard that sound cue, finds the kill. That's going to give them that extra bit, but the kills go in the favour of the Abyssal Guardians now. Even though the players are back in that spawn, the hard point is favouring the Abyssal Guardians side once again, as one player does come on through. That nade might hit them, does connect, doesn't do enough damage though, as Dixakid gets a double. He's going to try to continue that as he holds inside the hard point here with the Jackal in hand. That's going to be all the pressure coming from Abyssal Guardians. Straight on through comes Lynx and finds that kill as well. Now looking for that final player nearby. It's Nade Rage. He looks that Omni movement dive. It doesn't work out in his favour, but the last bit of scrap time will go nowhere here as Abyssal Guardians start to look towards the next set of rotations here between 3 and 4. Very crucial hard points to be holding on to. Especially holding his spawns here for P4. That's so crucial in this map, and all of a sudden Nazgul Nation find their way on through to the hard point. Lead still about 60 seconds so far. But look at this. Up top, SwiftX in that power position here. It's going to spot Nade Rage. Expecting the player to challenge from behind. Nobody's on that rotation, so he'll be thankful for that at the moment. Vito's going to try and look for a slide on through onto the hard point. Will find Lynx, but instantaneously traded out. SwiftX continuing his spree up top there with 5, and all the players have spawned out towards that P4 scenario. 20 seconds left on the clock. The lead still over 50 points at this moment in time, and a couple of feed goes towards Wildfire. One player rotating on the back though. Vito sneakily does it. Doesn't spot the player to his right. Oh my god, we did this last night on the cast. Exact same thing. People just run up, not spotting that player there at the right hand side. His Vito's going to find 2 though. And that's going to give them the spawns, and the only player nearby is Wiki trying to stay alive here. Will be spotted by Nade Rage, and that's going to be the end of it for Abyssal Guardians as they're spawning out further away from this P4 scenario. Wildfire though continuing as he's been going so far in this round, and it's just knocking up these kills. 22 and 14 as it stands just now. Will fall there to Dixakid, who finds Wiki, finds a third. He's a 3-piece demon. He is 19 and 18 now, gets himself positive finally on that KD, and this has been a very strong hold here for Nazgul Nation, looking to hold P4 for as long as possible. And if they do so now, they get this within 20 seconds on the time, closing the gap ever so slightly. That's exactly what they need, but Lynx is like, nope, this is not going to happen. He finds 2 of his own, and he's going to get the last bit of scrap time. Only issue is we're going back to P1, and that is a scrappy affair over in the middle of the map. Lynx does get traded out. Now we're looking at players mid-map looking to go into that pinch towards P1. They'd reach and go, what can they do with it here? Knowing where the spawns are coming from Abyssal Guardians, they've got the favour side so far, but Nazgul Nation still getting that hard point time. Next player to come on up through the vault side of things, which is a nice wee spot. Is spotted though. Doesn't work out for him. Lynx, oh, as soon as we dropped on board, Lynx, Dixakid finds him from up top. Dixakid now 21 and 21. Hashtix finding a difficult position here, but you've got SwiftX positive, Wildfire positive, Wiki positive. The only player not going positive for his squad is Lynx at the moment, but Abyssal Guardians doing all the killing, looking like the stronger, like 1-for-1 gunfight scenario, but they've managed to claw this back to a 40 point deficit. But in the back there, the spawns kills from SwiftX to keep that spawn held here. That is going to be a good amount of time here if they can hold this. Watching the cross, so you've got Wiki expecting players to challenge in the back. Nade Rage does find SwiftX off the hard point. One player does come on around. The second one is Vito. We'll knock him off of that heady, but the players, look at the kills go on their way. Hashix is in the back. There's one player fighting for his life. It's Lens. Does get shot through the door. I don't know if that's shot open or if it's just a totally glitch string on our side. But ladies and gentlemen, that was some good killing here for Nazgul Nation as they did find that break for a mere moment. And as Abyssal Guardians just sent all that pressure straight back at them here as they continue to rip it up here as Lynx is almost at that positive KD scenario. Now they're going to get the last bit of scrap time here over the 200 point mark. Wildfire once again continuing his streak. Currently on a 6. We'll jump on board here. Still no Hellstorm, and the joys of Hellstorm. You're not going to find it here. He does get the kill though. That's 7 in a row. Looking for that spawning in the back position here. Dixa Kid is. He might get the timing on Dixa Kid here as well. He will. There's that kill. He's going to add to another. He's on 8. Still with 8 kills in a row. Make that 9. He still hasn't earned that score streak. That is how crazy it is, and Dix the Kid is there to answer it and stop that score streak. But Abyssal Guardian is picking up so much time there. They're making this to with a 20-point game to win this as a free die in the feed here from Nazgul Nation. That's not what they require here. 26 seconds left on the time. They could technically still win it here. Very unlikely, but you just never know. Are Nazgul Nation going to send full bomb towards it? Because they're going to have to, or else they lose it on the next hard point for sure. But Nazgul Nation has the hard point finally back in hands. Vito with the couple in the feed. He's currently going on a free streak. Stevens on the kills. Wiki up top. Solid spot there. Finds 2 players. Going to give 37 seconds. How are we getting to 20 seconds left on this time now? Only one player. They're going to have to compete as soon as possible. Nade Rage does get the compete in. They're going to get into the hard point and they're going to have to try and find all these kills here as Lynx does find that kills. The hard point, 6 more seconds. The players are spawned out. That might be the final couple of kills that is required there to win the match. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the final couple of kills that were needed as Abyssal Guardians take map number 1, 250 to 162. People were saying, come on, AG, pick it up. Willie is him. He was him. He was picking it up. And Willie, 35 and 22, almost dropping the 40 bomb. For SwiftX though, and his teammate Wiki all pick up that 30 bomb. Lynx gets back to even. Stevens doesn't go negative, which is great to see. A solid team going fully positive. And nice first map here for AG in the hard point now. Looking to go into the search and destroy scenario, and this is where it can completely change right around. Maybe setting up a new lobby for this next one, but as it stands, AG looking solid in the kills department. It wasn't to be for Nazgul Nation. They couldn't heat up quick enough. Took a bit of time. They did close the gap to within 20 seconds or 20-30 seconds anyway eventually, but as that 3rd and 4th rotation came around into P3 and P4, Abyssal Guardians got so much time, took that gap even further away. I made it a very difficult ask for Nazgul Nation to even try and think of a comeback in it. Let's look at some of these clips here
number 1
as we go into
to commence.
We're aboard with Nazgul Nation to start off here on the hard point side of things. Starting off towards the pool side. Hashix going down towards that B bomb site side. Will be the first to fall though. Dixa Kid though going up towards Cat. Shaky shots, but does find a Dicks the kid though, going up towards Cat. Shaky shots, but does find a kill. Rotating himself around the back. It looks like we've got a good position here in terms of the Codcaster being fixed in a way for him in a bit, but Nade Rage finds a couple of kills in the feed. No time really going towards them though, considering they're getting some good kills in the feed, but there's Swiftx and Licks finding another. Nade Rage will answer back with one. Dix the kid did find another. He's trying to away for him in a bit, but Nade Rage finds a couple of kills in the feed. No time really going towards them though, considering they're getting some good kills in the feed, but there's Swiftx and Licks finding another. Nade Rage will answer back with one. Dix the kid did find another. He's trying to find some more down off that catwalk time, but Abyssal Guardian's getting the first 13 seconds. But the main hard point, the way you want to be holding here, is back of the spawns towards the pool side. The jacuzzi is where it's at. Wiki, the kid did find another. He's trying to find some more down off that catwalk time, but Abyssal Guardian's getting the first 13 seconds. But the main hard point, the way you want to be holding here, is back of the spawns towards the pool side. The jacuzzi is where it's at. Wiki out the outside here, looking for that route around the back, trying to hold them spawns, but Dix the kid is there to answer it. Once again, knocking that one player off. He's going to find another. No, he's not. SwiftX does find a kill. Well, if I was just fighting, is well truly held here, but the spawn's now back in favour towards Abyssal Guardian side. If they manage to get a couple of kills in the feed here, that will be where they want to start off as they look to go through the front door. Speaking of front door, Wildfowl does find Vito. Tries to go in through the front door, will be picked off by Hashtix, who's also been spotted by Wiki. Back and forward, they'll shoot, but nobody will get the kills there. He'll stay alive behind the palm tree, but Abyssal Guardian's getting that last bit of scrap time here as they come on sliding on in. Hashtix tries to go in through the front door, will be picked off by Hashtix, who's also been spotted by Wiki. Back and forward, they'll shoot, but nobody will get the kills there. He'll stay alive behind the palm tree, but Abyssal Guardian's getting that last bit of scrap time here as they come on sliding on in. Hashtix will find that kill, get that hardpoint broken, but only for a mere few seconds here as Lynx is starting to stay alive, looking to rotate around towards P3. They've got 10 more seconds to play for. And yeah, Nazgul Nation's doing the clever job, just giving up on that. He's the kids just holding them off there for a few moments, and they're going to get the spawns going their way. So Hashtix goes up top, balcony spot where you want to be, power position and all, but Wiki is there to answer that one back. He instantaneously gets a kill, and currently in that top balcony, strong position here. He has 4 in a row. Isn't going to expect players here now that the spirit players have spawned out. Nobody going for that last remaining seconds, but you can see the rotations coming out from Dixie Kid. Wiki, the spirit players have spawned out. Nobody going for that last remaining seconds, but you can see the rotations coming out from Dixie Kid. Wiki, oh, he's found one. Wildfowl finds another, and then Swiftx finds the okay,
third,
ladies and gentlemen, match number 2.
The only person close by was Vito.
We're going to our rewind. Get your predictions in quickly. We'll get this underway as here we go into the map. Nazgul Nation's 1 map down so far. Looking for an early quick push here from the Abyssal Guardians. Currently on the defense. Putting a little bit of a shaky start here into Nazgul Nation, knowing how well they started. Wasn't going to be good enough in their hardpoint, but it started off like a fast-paced game was going to come out. Hashtag finds the first blood. Now looking over the cross, Wiki's trying to look for players crossing round. The closest player nearby any member of Nazgul Nation is going to be SwiftX. Does he hear that door? He doesn't, but he does find a shot on Hashtag. Then he goes to turns to Nade Rage, who does find that kill, and now has left Abyssal Guardians in a difficult scenario here. 2 versus 4. The bomb is down on A. The retake is coming. Wildfowl not finding his shots there. If his teammate's going to come out to cross, and all of a sudden it's down to 1 player remaining. Wiki looking to find it. Nade Rage will find it. That's all 4 players dead. That means that Nazgul Nation will take round 1 here in the S&D. Yo, Mamba, how are you doing? Good kill there from Dix the Kid as he's 2-0 so far after round 1 of the S&D. Getting back on board to attacking round seems to be always most likely to happen and be favourable, but it's breaking that streak here of the attackers winning the rounds, and you're wanting to try and at least find one of the defenses as Linz gets the first kill, instantaneously traded out though. Very good positioning here from Vito to follow his teammate in there. Linz falls, SwiftX falls, they're down to 2 players on the attacking squad, and this gives Nazgul Nation that opportunity here now to try and win that defensive round that we were just saying just there, that it could be very beneficial to them if they do find that win in the kill. Watch over Nade Rage though, he's looking down towards where he probably seen the bomb go down. I'm not entirely sure if they did notice it, but he is watching the double doors. He must have heard, he sees the peak, he jumps up, he's giving away his position. Wellfell will make it to 1 player at least found. Wiki is going to get the shots off though, doesn't find that kill, but they know where the players are. 2 versus 2 scenario now, they're going to be able to retake that bomb. And now it's all about rotation round. Wellfell finds the kill with the nade, it's down to Hastrick now. All of a sudden they've turned it on their head, the defending side looking strong once again here. But it wasn't to be. Abyssal Guardians managed to get that turnaround, and all of a sudden they're in the 2v1 scenario. They retake that bomb. Now, Hastrick's in a 1v4 scenario now. It's all on him. What can he do from his perspective? What is he going to see? How is he going to wrap this bomb? Players will be watching it. He's spotted the trophy system. He's going to peek it. That's going to be very much all of the information that Abyssal Guardians needs, and that was exactly how they end it there. They'll tie up the rounds as we expected. The attacking side do still go on to win that round, even though they did fall quite quickly on and were at a deficit of numbers, but Wellfell brought that back, and then all of a sudden the kills went their way. Abyssal Guardians had the advantage of mine, and they had the bomb planted, so it was all down to Hashtrix trying to find that opportunity to get back in. Couldn't do anything with it. Now we'll watch the attacking starting around here. We'll jump on board with Dix the Kid. Common nade spot right over the top at the start of the match, hoping for something connects. Quick push up through towards the A site. But Nade Rage taking shots down the B lane. Nobody giving an edge though. Go through the stun, nothing will connect. Lynx just waiting here, patiently waiting. Looking like this could be a 4 versus 4 retake here, as he does send the nades over the top. Does spot 1, there's the kill that Lynx was hoping to find. That was on Dix the Kid, and that's going to give them the opportunity, but they are down to 34 seconds to try and find all these kills and the rotations round. But the first kill will go the way of Vito. He'll find Wildfire. And now we've tied things up here. It's going to instantaneously turn, and that's Lynx will fall as well. Now, difficult position here. SwiftX and Wiki does find 1. Dix the Kid finds Wiki, and Nade Rage will answer back. It's not enough. Nazgul. Oh, the name Nazgul is wrong. What are you talking about? Sorry, I put an S afterwards. Oh my god. Oh my god, sorry guys, sorry. I've got it right in this. I just put it wrong on the overlay, my bad. Oh my god, Mamba. My god. Let's talk about picky, buddy, picky. Here we go. Couple of kills trying to... SwiftX trying to get some good shots off there. Doesn't find it, but Lynx will find the first blood. That's going to be on Hastrix. He's going to try and get his teammate to come and support that. Vito going straight away. Double boat doors. It is waited. He's baiting that sound here. Trying to hear if he'll spot the player coming on through. Peeks that door. That's going to be detrimental here for Lynx, but he does survive it somehow. He will get the trade off, but he is instantly added back here. And SwiftX and Co. We're left with 2 players left on the defending side from Nazgul Nation here, and Abyssal Guardian is looking to do the work on the attacking round once again to make it 2-2. Hashrix does spot the players crossing. Nade Rage is taking some shots here as well. It's just going to be one of these difficult scenarios where they're just firing shots off but not getting enough damage in, not getting enough of this trades out between the players. Going to wrap that bomb site. I haven't seen anybody yet. Wildfire pops his head. He gets back in. That Omni movement is on point. Asterix somehow does find the kill eventually. Takes it to 2 versus 2. 20 more seconds left. Abyssal Guardians have got time here. They find one that's down. Asterix knows where one is though. Doesn't spot him. Wiki turns around. He's going to have to try and... Oh, it's just not working out for Nazgul Nation there. Almost had it. He went the wrong way. He decided to go straight through. Thought he went behind the countertop, but he didn't. He slid on through into that side operations slash laundry, whatever you want to call that. But yeah, that was it was very, very close. Mamba, I fucking know, mate. Cam Tits. I can't change it, bro. Fucking hell. Get over it. It's just a fucking name, mate. Jesus Christ. Yo, Smiley you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go, though. It's still 4 versus 4, but as we speak, Wiki will find the first blood on Dix the Kid. The defending side with the upper hand here at the moment. Bomb is down, but there will be regathered here from Vito. Lynx finds another, and now that's going to be 2 versus 4 scenario. The attacking side not looking as strong in this one, and it is Vito who is left with 35 HP. Has to dip out of the way and stay alive here. The other player is going to be Hashtix. Wiki spotted him. Sends the nades out. Gets the whole full regen in place here. Going to try and get the shots through the wall to Wiki, but that'll be 2 players dead. That'll be Abyssal Guardians, and that might be the Duck scenario. We might change things around here as they do find the win on the defense. It's like breaking the serve in tennis. The attacking round is broken. Defenders win it out. And the opportunity now for them to go and win their attacking round to find 3 rounds on the bounce for the Abyssal Guardians. You speak Spanish? Well, I don't speak Spanish, I'm afraid. I speak Scottish. And I spelled it with an S and not without an S. It's the same thing. Sadly, I just wrote it down. No biggie. No biggie, yo. But we're Gucci. Hashtix finds the first. Makes it 2. It's actually Dix the Kid, I'm afraid, because the Codcaster glitch is here for the S&D. But they've gave themselves a good position here to bounce back in their defending round here as they now have themselves a 4 versus 2 scenario here. Wiki is just nasty. Wiki is just nasty. Smile. Oh my god. What do we do here? The trophy system's going out towards that A site just to make sure. There is going to be a wee bit of bait in here, trying to clear the lanes here. Wildfire trying to spot the player. Nade Rage finds the kill. And it's going to be traded back, but it's all down to Lynx. He does find the 2, and oh my god, all of a sudden, he's made it in a 1 versus 2 scenario. He's got the bomb in hand, but it's all about timing here. He makes a lot of noise. Will be shot in the back. Going to turn it. Oh my god, if Lynx does this here, this will be something unbelievable here as he almost gets the shots off there. Going for that full wrap towards B. There's not enough time, and that's going to be it. Abyssal Guardians do lose out on their defense, their attacking round there as well, and now Nazgul Nation re-breaks the serve. Back to even. Stevens back on serve as it comes. Back on serve as it comes, ladies and gents. Nazgul Nation with the attacking squad. Let's jump on board, see what we do here. Straight on through, straight quick push here towards the A site. Swift X will find the first blood. He's going to be naded for his action there. Vito will get that kill. 1 versus 1 trade scenario. Make that Wiki find in another now. Nade Rage and Vito are the only 2 players left alive here. 3 versus 2 scenario. The sliding coming in here back and forward like a yo-yo. We'll find it. Dixie Kid, it says, but it was Nade Rage that does find that kill. We're back to a 2 versus 2 scenario and looking around towards this bomb plant. Where are we going to go? Because Vito It's making a lot of noise here towards his B bomb site. Doesn't spot any players. Maybe he did see the rotation going around. Dicks a kid. Nade Rage, sorry, makes that kill go their way, and all of a sudden it's down to Wildfell to try and find that comeback. 1 versus 2, bomb going down towards the A site. Now you just got to watch your angles if you are Nade Rage and Vito. The constant moving sliding does create a lot of noise. You got to remember that as well. If you're playing S&T, just watch the angles. You've got this. There's 2 of you covering the angles. The one player that is having a look, he spots him. Nade Rage does catch him in the corner of his eye. He's going to get his teammate to rotate beside him. That's going to be, the trades will go out that way, but I'm going to jump aboard Wildfell as he jumps straight into Nazgul, and all of a sudden that will be the round broken, then attacking round taking it once again, and they're looking like they've got their flow back. They figured out, right, we've got ourselves back in this. We're working together as a team. They're rotating together, and that's exactly what they needed to do in that one. Otherwise, it was going to be a very difficult scenario for them. This time, A bomb site. Once again, Abyssal is watching over this one. It slides back and forward, looking for these first picks. Vito's does find Wiki. No idea where he spotted that one for, but that's a good little pick to start off. SwiftX now going to get that caught time, and SwiftX will get the headshot through the wall there. Actually, he's traded out, but the nade does kill a teammate, and all of a sudden it's down to Wildfell left alive. Last man, 1 versus 2. The attacking round, he can't be letting another one slip, because that'll be 3 in a row here for the Nazgul Nation squad. A little bit of momentum going their way, and the bomb is down towards A, and I'm pretty sure Dixie Kid and Vito know fine well is down there. They're just sitting waiting back patiently, watching back in the angle for that wrap, expecting it to come in. Doesn't make the noise. That's crucial. Will be spotted though. Has to just duck out with his life. Dixie Kid will peek up. He will fall. The bomb is recovered. Timing though. Where is it going to be? That's a good little bait. You see it, the bomb goes in. Wildfell with the few seconds to get that planting done, and gets out with a mere second left. Now, this is in a difficult situation. If you're Nazgul Nation, you have now got the opportunity to try and retake here. Vito looking for the bomb, looking around that site now, trying to watch his angles, watch his spots. Wildfell comes to check the bomb, doesn't give it enough time. He should have waited a little bit longer. Nazgul Nation take 3 rounds in a row to take the lead here and take it to map point for Nazgul Nation. One more round and they have a tied series. Do Nazgul Nation tie this one up here, ladies and gents? We're on board with them to do the attacking round again, and the attacking round being mostly favourable on their end. We've been seeing a couple of breaks in the defence. That was another strong defence here from Nazgul Nation. They've won 2 of them so far. Lynx finds the first blood. SwiftX finds another. Lynx finds another as well, and it's all down to Vito on the attacking round, and that'll be answered back almost instantaneously. Abyssal Guardians will pull one back on their defence. A solid, quick S&D round there. Lynx finding a double early on, and that's crucial for getting themselves back into this. Good timing for him on that Jackal, and we'll find a kill. Jackal is pretty much the go-to weapon at this moment in time. If you're a sub player, you'll be very happy of how things are going with that in hand. But Lynx, currently 3 streaks so far. He's going to be the bomb collector. He's going to look for them opportunities. That's a very bad nade. Almost going to sacrifice his own team there at that point in time as they push straight on through quickly towards the A site. And then they slow it down once again. Using the teammate to bait there. Shots do come out. That's going to be nade rage for taking them shots. Dexter Kid will come on through. He finds the first blood though. Bomb does go down on A. 3 versus 3 scenario. Oh, the timing is so good there for Lynx as he gets away with that one. Knows where the next player is, and that's Hastrix, who's just rotated around right behind you, but he's not going to go back there. He's going to fall to him as well, and now it's all down. Vito and Hastrix to do the retake. 2 versus 2. Oh, and he finds the first. Can he make it more now? RCXD is out. Oh, he's on it. He's going to fall, and that'll be game over. He's going to kill the player on the bomb, but the defuse. Is that going to be time? Is it enough time? It is not. He drops the bomb. He gets out, and that is some great bait from Abyssal Guardians here as they find it. That RCXD saving the bacon there because he dies in it. He still has control of it, but look at this. He's like, oh, yeah, that bomb's there. Ah, damn it. Boom. Abyssal Guardians have now, it's a knockout scenario. They have the attack now going forward in this one, and they want to finish this one here now that they've got a couple back in the feed. Abyssal Guardians is looking to take this round in the attack and take it to 2-0 in the series, but Nazgul Nation don't want that to happen either. They've got this match point as well here, and this will be a 1-1 in the series if they can find a win. And the first blood goes the way of Dix the Kid. It's traded back and forward. It's 2-2 on the kills. And Hastrix and Vito, once again, the last 2 players remaining here for Nazgul Nation. But bombs down. Wiki, SwiftX, looking for something different here. They don't have the bomb, but they're going to have to do something about it because Hastrix and Co are watching the bomb. Baiting for some shots here, trying to get some players to take a turn. Wiki jumps on through burgers. Trying to clear their lanes. Peeks that doorway though. It's going to give some information straight away. The information does go to Hastrix, but Wiki, what have you just done? Honestly, if you are Hastrix, you're throwing your controller at a wall at that moment in time. You should have had that win. You knew they were there. You knew they were coming, and now it's all down to Vito here. Even if they find that bomb, they've got 21 seconds to get to that bomb. Vito's going to have to watch it, but he's deciding to get away from that bomb site. Maybe he doesn't know the bomb was down. Goes to watch, sends a stun. Spots the player though. It's going to be watched over the cross. The kill's going to come in. Abyssal Guardians will win it. And ladies and gentlemen, that means it is one round again away for Abyssal Guardians now to win the series. They take it 2-0 here. And this is a very close map. But it's done. They have found their win in around 11. A 6-5. To Abyssal Guardians, and obviously scoreboard as it stands is bugged once again, but ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We see it, scores on the door so far, 6-5, round 11 going the way of Abyssal Guardians here as they take the series 2-0 lead going into the protocol control. Now, this is where it starts to get squeaky bum time if you're Abyssal Guardians, because you expect to win it now. You're wanting to go for that win. However, a reverse sweep in the back of the minds for Nazgul Nations, that's what they need to come back in this series here and to win it. First of all, they've got to start with a strong control round here on protocol. It gets dicey over at protocol. Very difficult one to determine who will come out on top. You get the guys in the back spawns, you get the positions sorted. It could go any way really. That's my team, says Smile. That's his team for sure. Let's get to some of these replays. Hopefully they are the correct replays from the S&D. We'll get some of them in there anyway while we get ready for this next matchup. Getting back on board to attacking round seems to be always most likely to happen and be favourable, but it's breaking that streak here of the attackers winning the rounds, and you're wanting to try and at least find one of the defenses. As Linz gets the first kill instantaneously, it wasn't to be. Abyssal Guardians managed to get that turnaround, and all of a sudden they're in the 2v1 scenario. They retake that bomb. Now Hashix in a 1v4 scenario now. It's all on him. What can he do from his perspective? What is he going to see? How is he going to wrap this bomb? Players will be watching it. He's spotted a trophy system. He's going to peek it. That's going to be very much all of the information that Abyssal Guardians needs. And that was exactly something connects. Quick push up through towards the A site. But Nade Rage taking shots down the B lane. Nobody giving an edge though. Go through the stun, nothing will connect. Lynx just waiting here, patiently waiting. Looking like this could be a 4 versus 4 retake here, as he does send the nades over the top. Does spot one there. Lynx just waiting here, patiently waiting. Looking like this could be a 4 versus 4 retake here, as he does send the nades over the top. Does spot one. There's the kill that Lynx was hoping to find. That was on Dix the Kid, and that's going to give them the opportunity, but they are down to 34 seconds to try and find all these kills and the rotations round. But the first kill will go the way of Vito. He'll find Wildfire, and now we've tied things up here. He's going to instantaneously, as he does send the nades over the top. Does spot one. There's the kill that Lynx was hoping to find. That was on Dix the Kid, and that's going to give them the opportunity, but they are down to 34 seconds to try and find all these kills and the rotations round. But the first kill will go the way of Vito. He'll find Wildfire, and now we've tied things up here. He's going to instantaneously turn, and that's Lynx will fall as well. Now difficult position here. Swift X and Wiki does find one again to make it 2-2. Hashix does spot the players crossing. Nade Rage is taking some shots here as well. It's just going to be one of these difficult scenarios where they're just firing shots off but not getting enough damage in, not getting enough of this trades out between the players. Going to wrap that bomb site. I haven't seen anybody yet. Wildfire pops his head. He gets back in. That Omni movement is on point. Hashix somehow does find the kill. Avenge trades out between the players. Going to wrap that bomb site. I haven't seen anybody yet. Wildfire pops his head. He gets back in. That Omni movement is on point. Hashix somehow does find the kill eventually. Takes it to 2 versus 2. 20 more seconds left. Abyssal Guardians have got time here. They find one that's down. Hashix knows where one is though. Doesn't spot him. Wiki turns around. He's going to have to try and... Oh, it's just not working. Side with the upper hand here at the moment. Bomb is down, but they will be regathered here from Vito. Lynx finds another, and now that's going to be 2 versus 4 scenario. The attacking side not looking as strong in this one, and it is Vito who is left with 35 HP. Has to dip out of the way and stay alive here. The other player is going to be Hashix. Wiki spotted him. Sends the nades out. Gets the whole full regen in place here. Going to try and get the shots through the wall to Wiki, but that'll be 2 players dead. Wildfire trying to spot the player. Nade Rage finds the kill. And it's going to be traded back, but it's all down to Lynx. He does find the 2, and oh my god, all of a sudden he's made it in a 1 versus 2 scenario. He's got the bomb in hand, but it's all about timing here. He makes a lot of noise. Will be shot in the back. Going to turn it. Oh my god, if Lynx does this here, this will be something unbelievable here, as he almost gets the shots off there. Going for that full wrap towards B. There's not enough time. Now you just got to watch your angles if you are Nade Rage and Vito. The constant moving sliding does create a lot of noise. You got to remember that as well. If you're playing S&T, just watch the angles. You got this. There's 2 yous covering the angles. The one player that is having a look, he spots him. Nade Rage does catch him in the corner of his eye. He's going to get his teammate to rotate beside him. That's going to be, the trades will go out that way. Here we go. Map number 3 about to commence. We're on board with Swift X, and the Abyssal Guardians are looking to defend this one here on Protocol. Now looking to try and go on to win this series. 3 rounds and that is their goal going forward here, and starting off with the defensive round, which is probably the better position to be in at this moment in time. Wildfell and Wiki combining together, finding a couple of kills in the feed, and Wiki's pushed right up through the back spawn here. It's going to find one but doesn't find another. I'll have to try and jump on board in a second because I need to change a few things around here. Wiki back going through the spawn side of things. Going to go up top. Solid position to be in. He's going to spot 2. He gets the 2. That's exactly what you want to be doing there. Finding some of these extra kills going their way. SwiftX staying on the zone though. Staying alive. Wiki finding more. Wellfell in the back. Look at the difference in kills already here. Oh, they're going to line up for Wiki. He finds one more in the back, and the team are just getting spawn trapped for every single second of this fight, and 5 in a row for Wiki will eventually be ended. They're going to get out of their spawn for a few seconds as Vito's starting to push up towards that top window side. And they're not going to get any seconds. They're 12 seconds away. They do find the kill on SwiftX. Wiki's down on the B zone. They're going to have to get on the tick. They are currently sitting on that A zone. Lynx peeks them head for a second. Does know that they're there. They capture that 1 tick of progress made towards the A zone eventually, but the life count's almost double in favour of Abyssal Gardens with only 10 seconds left to do it. That is free in the feed once again as Wiki is back in the spawn doing all the work that he needs to do. Knows there's another one there. Adds to that. That's going to be 4. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the round. That is 1-0. Heavily going in the favour of Abyssal Guardians. Kill wise, it was just looking absolutely nasty. Wiki, yeah, there we go. The very early on double at the start of the round. He started off so strong, shooting so straight. He even finds the 3rd here as well. Turns down, drops down, hashtags right into the gunny of Wiki. Absolute demon on the feed. Had a great round there in round number 1. Now, how strong is the defense for the Nazgul Nation squad? Now, they were about to find out now. Can they do it themselves? Brother, what? Straight on through though. Dixie Kid looking, SMG in hand. Wildfell finds the first blood. Hashtags finds the double though. That's what you want to do though. You need to find a couple in the feed, start pushing yourself up. You do have one player in the back, and inside your own spawn is going to be Lynx trying to play an absolute nuisance here from up top. Finds Hashtrix defending that A zone now. That gives them the opportunity to get on through. He's going to go through towards back spawn. No, they're going to be spawning out to the other side, near the bombs, the B side of things here, and they're going to be able to get a tick of progress made. You do see the 3 players. Wiki shooting a player out of the sky. Lynx though, doing some great work in the back. He's currently running with 5 in a row. Keep the players pinned back. They don't get that second tick of progress made towards the A zone, but they do have the opportunity here to kind of get a few more kills going their way. He does spot Vito. Well, the shots took a wee bit AF. He does eventually find that kill though. Now starting to rotate once again around the back. Expecting players. SwiftX finds Nade Rage. They have the kills going their way once again. Dixie Kid will even that up slightly, but still not in favour as they get the second tick of progress on A. Lynx just doesn't stop. He's on 7 in a row. Has the RCXD earned, sends a nade, will get traded out though eventually, found, and then Wiki doing his work once again. SwiftX on board. 2 in a row as well, and they are going to get that tick progress made here with that extra minute added. That's going to give it a minute and 37 seconds here to go towards that B zone. They started taking a few ticks on it there just to distract the Nazgul Nation squad here, but with the Wildfell and SwiftX gunning as it stands here, he's on a free streak so far, looking to jump on board the back spawn there. He's going to add to that one. It took a little bit extra shots that he was probably anticipating, but the kill goes their way. Another comes sliding on through. He almost finds that one as well, and Nade Rage will be the one to find it eventually, but do stop that B tick of progress. They do have a couple of shots down though, and life wise. Lynx, that's all 3 dead. That's the opportunity. Only 1 player left up there, that's Vito. Vito's found by Wiki up top. This is going to be pushed up quite well. If they can get onto that zone, they're going to get the lives going. They've got double the lives. Links and Wiki doing some great work here as Wiki gets on the zone, gets that progression made on that site. And you want to do as much progression as possible here, because if it goes down to attacks, you want to be the ones with it. But no respawns left for Nazgul Nation. They're looking to win this control. 3 rounds to 0 here as they are starting so strong. Dix tries to slide on in. We're down to 1 player left. And guess what? It's all down to Vito. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the round, and that is 2-0 Abyssal Guardians. A predominant defense and a predominant attack. Finding his kills, and look at the gunny from Wild as well. Oh my jeez, oh, he's jumping off of the map down below and still finding kills, dropping absolute bodies, like you said there, Smile. Absolute bodies. A defense to win it here for Abyssal Guardians, to win the 3-0 in the control, to win the 3-0 in the series. Division 6 looking hot for them as they find the first blood. Wiki straight off the rip, continuing as he means to go on. He's currently 20-8. A disgusting scoreline. Dix the Kid does find one though, traded out eventually, falls Wiki. Now you've got Vito on the point, trying to get the ticks of progress made towards that B site. Got players playing in the back though, trying to get them off of spawn. That's SwiftX here that's back there. He's on 3. Links doing the same amount of work. He makes it 5 spree. Spotted in the back though. Now we jump on board with Links because he is hopping up top, expecting to find players towards that A site. Nobody found yet. A defensive round still going relatively well here as they have the advantage, 4 life advantage. Hashtix is about to be added to that tally, and Lynx has found 6 in a row, playing absolute nuisance in the back. Wiki is spotted. Dixakid Nade finding the kills. Well fell though. Going to get Dix off of that zone. 4 kill advantage once again. Back towards that A zone. Gets a contestant. Wiki in the perfect position there to kill this. Does get 1. Turns around, nades there. Vito's on the right hand side towards the artillery spot in mid map. Dix Kid finds 1. Vito finds the other. Nade comes in perfectly well for Lynx though. Now Wellfell going down towards that B. They are losing B, but look at this. 32 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Very difficult scenario here. If you are Nazgul Nation, you're down in lives, you're down in ticks, you're down in opportunities. But second tick of progress is going to be made eventually over there towards that A site. Wiki's going to come flying up from the top ropes. Does get shot out of the sky from Dix the Kid. He'll turn around and find a second. That's some good shooting from Dix. Now he's going to just try and get on this zone for the last few seconds of tick progression made. SwiftX comes in for the contest, gets the kill, but Vito is there to stay and get the trade. They'll get the point secured. The extra minute is added. And now with players in the back, the 5 make that 6 player advantage. Make that 7 player advantage in the back. Oh, he's holding that back spawn. That's going to be absolutely filthy for Wiki now as he's in this disgusting spot where he knows the players are just going to spawn in front of them if they get the kills. He can't afford to die if you're Nazgul Nation here at this point in time. Speaking of it, let's jump on board with SwiftX up front because everybody's pushed up towards him. They're having to find a way inside the B, but the player's dead. Going to give him the favour here. They're not finding any more kills. Now Wiki has to move on out because B is being taken. He does find 1 with a beamer. Absolute beamer. Zone's cleared. Back to his spawn he goes. Knows the players are still going to be rotating towards that helicopter side. The spawn comes in. Oh, that's going to be... This is going to be filthy if Wiki can find it. Finds 1. Got the pistol. Finds a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 2 players left. It is Nade Rage. It's Dix the Kid. And 2 versus 7 scenario. Not managing to get that B zone. Abyssal Guardians look to be solidifying. And they're 3-0 in the series. They're 3-0 in the control. And Nade Rage has got it all to do himself. He's going to get the shots off on Wiki. But that is going to be all she wrote. Because ladies and gentlemen, it is done. Your series winners. And none other than Abyssal Guardians here. And a swift 3-0 in the control will solidify their win. Wiki in that little nasty spot in the back to make sure that the spawns, once you got the 4 dead, he gets back into the secret and all the kills go the way. We're not going to see the score lines because players have ran away from us pretty much. And the scores are all pretty much wrong anyway. But Abyssal Guardians, ladies and gentlemen, they'll take the series 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Well done to the Abyssal Guardian squad. GG to Nazgul Nation. It was an unfortunate team. You had come up against a very strong opposition. It was a very close search and destroy from both yous. But in the kills department, Abyssal Guardians just happened to be finding them bodies, racking up the kills, and getting the most important parts of that done. Ladies and gentlemen, well done to Abyssal Guardians. If you've been in for support of that, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of it. I really do appreciate it. Abyssal Guardians, once again, taking your win here. And that is it for this evening. We're going to be jumping away off. And we'll see if we can jump you to another stream. It may well be casting, because I'm sure Major Chafin, the legend, the man, the myth, may well be streaming once again. We will want to send you over to somewhere else at least. Hopefully we've got something going down somewhere there anyway. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. Please hit that follow button. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, catch you next time for the cast. If you want me to cast a game for you, please do feel free to ask.